All right, so now that our drawings are getting a little bit more complicated and whatnot, we're going to have to start using projects. And what the projects do is allow us to separate files by certain tasks, if you will. For instance, um, this next project we're going to do is going to have several different files, and you're going to want them to be able to talk to each other in the presentation files and the when you go to actually move some of the parts and whatnot. So they need to be able to be in one specific location. So we do that by setting up project files. So once we open Inventor, we get a ribbon similar to this, and as you can see, we have our parts and assemblies and drawings and normally as we normally have. Down here we have what's in our current project file, and if I click on, say, pedal board, this shows all of my drawings that are in my pedal board drawing. This was for a guitar pedal board that I created so that I could just kind of get a basic layout of where I wanted stuff to be and whatnot. But this is a basic project file. Again, we just want to be able to set up individual projects for all your stuff. For instance, you could have 4 or 5 drawings in one project. You might have 50 drawings in one project, or you might have projects and sub-projects. So I'm just going to show you how to set up a project. So to set up a new project, you might have over here listed, you might have the default, you might have a tutorial template file, you might have a template file. Let's go and set up a new project file. So what we're going to do is use the ribbon at the top, and instead of creating a new part like we normally do, we're going to slide over to the projects section, open the projects, and you can see the different projects listed here. This is on my home computer, so I just recently updated to 2018, so I don't have a lot of projects here yet. New software, new home, new hard drive. So we're going to create a project called New Project. You can call it whatever it is you're working on, obviously, but I'm going to name it New Project just for demonstration purposes. So these are a list of the current projects we have here. This is kind of a project path sequence here. Not to worry too much about it. But what we're going to do is down at the bottom here, down at the radio buttons, we're going to click on New. We usually want to use a single user project. There is an option for a Vault project. We haven't gotten into Vault. We probably won't get into Vault until later in the year. It's just a cloud-based system where you can go and share files a little easier. But we're going to mostly use the new single user project. Next, we're going to name the project New Project Demo. So this is just showing you that you can name it whatever you want. If you're working on a specific housing pump or a fire hydrant or a scooter or whatever it is you're working on, you can name it whatever you want. Below that, it shows you the path. And of course, you can change the path. You can save it to your flash drive. I would recommend saving it to your hard drive first and then copying it to your flash drive. It's up to you. And then the project file to be created is so forth and so on. New project demo, new project demo. So we're going to just hit finish. And the project path entered doesn't exist. Should it be created? Of course. And then we're done. We select done, and you can see that new project demo has been input into the path or into the project names, and we hit done, and we now know that new project demo is active. So any part that we create now, any new part is going to go into that project folder. So if I go up and create a new part, and extrude it and save the part. Save as. Notice that I'm saving it in the new project demo folder. By default, because that project is active, that's where it's going to save it. Now you can change it, of course, but it's just an easy way for you to save parts. So I've saved the cube. I can close this now. And under my new project demo, I have my cube that I've saved, and it will show all the parts. Just like when we did the MHS lab, and I was designing the wall and the cutouts for the wall, and it's got some other stuff in here. But anyway, the window that we built. So that is new project. That's how you set up a project.